Hey guys, it's Shay with Anime Convention Video and Power 945 Radio. We are at Yamacon and we are with our best friend in the whole wide world, Morgan Berry.
Hey.
We love the support you've gave us
Aw.
over the past couple of years and it's been wonderful. We're glad to actually meet you in person.
Yeah, and I'm glad to be back. You
yeah.
guys are awesome.
I appreciate that. I guess the biggest question I had for you is, because how did you get started in all of this?
Okay, so I, as far as voiceover,
Yes.
I have been acting for about 17 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, and I love the performing arts. I always have. And so I stumbled into voice acting. I had just quit my job and I was just wondering what am I going to do with the rest of my life. And then I saw that Todd Habercorn was having a voiceover competition.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a voice acting contest at a convention called Habercon.
Wow.
Yep, it was his convention. And if you won the competition, the prize was an audition at Funimation.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so I thought, I prayed about it and I was like, I'll try this. If I win, then I'll know this is the calling. I'll know this is my calling and that this is what I'm supposed to be doing next in my life,
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and then I ended up winning. And then I was like, okay, God, cool. And then I got my audition at Funimation, and then from then on out, I kept auditioning and booking, and here I am.
Wow. And it's really good because it's kind of funny how we come across you on Twitter, and then I did not ever expect you to send us back, and you were like, yeah, shoot me this.
Yeah.
And then you sent us so much clips, and I'm like, I didn't know how to act, but it was really great.
Aw.
So I guess the thing is, what is the first anime series that you absolutely fell in love with?
Oh, okay. Well, my first anime ever and my first obsession ever was Pokemon.
Okay.
That was my first. But then when I got back into anime years later, Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay.
Oh, I love Full Metal.
That's one of my favorites too.
Yeah, but I do love Brotherhood more. Full Metal Alchemist
That's what's
Brotherhood.
going to be my next question. Which one, Original or Brotherhood?
Full Metal
most
Alchemist
people
Brotherhood.
go Brotherhood is best. It's
yes,
really
because
good.
I love the villains. The villains are super cool.
Yes.
But I also love Code Geass.
Oh, yes.
It is so good. It's on
is.
Netflix and Hulu, so people need to check it out.
I have no excuse not to watch it now.
Right?
Because
There's
I have
no
both.
excuse. It's so good.
So you're a very talented singer.
Thank you.
And so I guess the question, it's kind of like a two-parter. What was your favorite cover, and then what is your favorite music genre?
Ooh, my favorite cover that I've done?
Yes.
Unravel from Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh, can you tell me the way that this should work? Just who's inside of me? The monster pulling strings.
I figured
It's my
that was going to be
favorite.
the one.
I also love Butterfly from Digimon.
Stay strong, my wings, don't let me go. I can make it, I'm none of my own. Keep flying on through the day. Oh, my love.
That one was fun too. And Diver from Naruto Shippuden.
The faded horizon is drifting further away as the people all around decay with suffocation, continuing to shape the world.
Oh, I forgot you did that.
Yeah.
I really did.
I loved, those were my three favorites. And my favorite music genre, I love pop rock, but I also listen to a lot of J-rock and J-pop.
Kind of like I do. It's kind of
Yeah,
great.
and K-pop and all that.
Yeah, all that stuff. It's kind of cool. You have done a wide variety of voices. So I guess the main question is the difference between male voices and female voices that you've done and how that comes across.
In all honesty, I prefer to voice for boys. I don't know why. I just find it super fun. They're always so full of energy.
They
They're
are.
young, they're full of energy, and they're fun, they're quirky. And I don't know, I just really like it. Most of the time when I do female voices, sometimes they end up having to be sultry and,
It's like, please don't sexualize me.
Yeah, I would just rather voice for characters that are not sexualized.
Right. And I don't blame you. I really don't. Two biggest things personally that you've dealt with is you're a big advocate for the LGBT community.
Yes.
And I really appreciate considering I'm part of that community. Most people are like, well, it's a human thing. You have compassion. Is there anything personal that got you to really get behind that?
Well, I'm bisexual.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did not know that. That's
Yeah.
something I'm finding out.
Mhm.
So I did not know that.
Yeah, but I'm also a Christian, and so it took me a while to really accept that part of me because the church is very judgmental towards
Yes.
the LGBT community. So for a while, I kind of always knew, but I was never really able to say it out loud, because that would make it real,
Yeah.
but it always has been real. But yeah, so it took me a while to really come to terms with my true self, and
Right.
to be open about who I really am.
And speaking on things of that, you have also been a big supporter of destigmatizing mental illness
Right.
and stuff like that. So you're like, that's refreshing because a lot of, we see a lot of K-pop artists who have lost their lives this year because of
Yeah.
bullying and stuff. And it's nice to see someone in the industry going, hey, look, we're just human. We have these problems.
Yeah.
Have you had fans reach out to you and stuff like that about?
I have, yeah. I remember one time during a My Hero Academia panel, the audience Q&A,
Okay.
and someone asked us, what is your quirk what is your real life quirk? The cast was answering the question. My answer was crippling anxiety and depression. And it was half a joke, but also it was very real. I love that everyone was very supportive. Like there was an applause after I said that. And I was like, whoa, people actually liked that answer. I was being real. I was kind of like, I make jokes to help me cope. That's just how I do it. But it's true. Like I've struggled with a lot of anxiety and depression. I used to have really bad panic attacks. Life is hard, man.
It is. It really is.
And that's actually the song Fearless that I wrote.
All my fears and doubts, knots in my stomach I can't get out. My anxiety, lost in a world where I can barely breathe.
That song is about my anxiety.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah.
I mean, I was kind of wondering where that come from.
I have vivid memories of when I was like, 14. I don't know. I can't even remember what I was freaking out about, but it was panic attack. There's not always a reason. Sometimes in the back
mine
of your
just come on
mind.
suddenly, and there's no rhyme or reason for it.
Yeah.
And you're like, where did this come from? But
Right.
it really does throw your whole world upside down because you're like,
Yeah.
I'm feeling so out of touch, but what in the world's going on?
Exactly. And it's hard to explain sometimes.
Who knows how many people you have helped with that, going through being honest and open about that. And
Yeah.
that's really nice that you're like that. So it's really kind of cool. The biggest thing I can say is we thank you for every bit of the support you've given us here, and we're grateful for it. We could wrap this up. How can people find you on social media and that kind of stuff?
I am on Twitter and Instagram at The Morgan Berry. That's The Morgan Berry. And I also have a Facebook fan page,
Okay.
facebook.com/The Morgan Berry.
Well, that's pretty simple.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
and I have a website, www.themorganberry.com. It's very simple.
That works. Well, at least you kept it, uniform. So
Yeah,
people-
see, I like uniform. Oh, uniformity. Is that the word?
I guess we'll make one up.
Yeah.
So that worked. Well, thank you so much for taking time with us, and
Thank
thank you
you
for the support. And of course, we always know how to get a hold of you if we need anything else.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
And my whole world is spinning round, and I can't stop it now. Please save me somehow.